The C3 is all about practicality. It has the biggest, or rather the longest wheelbase, so that translates into a very spacious cabin. Come, let's find out. Now coming to the second point, now it has to be the cabin. We've used the word funky, we've used the word quirky. What should we use now to describe the cabin itself? Let's just say it's a Citroen and leave it at that. Now it is the only car that gets this bold orange panel right here, and honestly it looks really good. It doesn't look garish, it doesn't look tacky, it actually looks like a piece of art, honestly speaking. In terms of the quality, it is quite solid build, and you really can't complain about it. We love the steering wheel, this flat bottom steering wheel. It's actually on the lighter side, but that is how most people prefer it. It makes it more practical to drive in the city, and they've got that spot on. Then also you look at the layout as such. You have this typical slim looking AC vents like what Citroen cars have. They again look very classy, while the side ones are vertically designed. But the main thing here is this 10-inch infotainment system, and it is extremely easy to use. It is also intuitive, but the icing on the cake is that C3 comes with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now that is something that's brilliant. It does not come with a wireless phone charger, but it does offer so much more with this infotainment system. And apart from that, of course, you get the usual suspects like your connectivity ports. You have a USB right here, then you have the 12-volt right here as well. And there's so many cubby holes in storage spaces. You have a platform right here, so you can just keep your phone. Then you have the additional space below it. Then you have your cup holders. Then again you have another storage space right here where I've kept my phone. So there's just so much of space, and there's so much of practicality that's brought into it. And yes, let's also talk about the seat. Now the seat itself is crafted in a very practical way. Again, I'm saying this word practical again and again because Citroen has gone out, they have spoken to people who are actual buyers in this segment, and they've got that feedback and they've put it together. This seat, it is extremely well crafted. You can see it has this wonderful side support which most cars in this segment don't offer. It's not very soft and spongy like most other cars are, and it has really good and adequate thigh support. Again, very commendable. Now the C3 has the longest wheelbase in the segment. As a matter of fact, it competes with compact SUVs, believe it or not. So what does that mean? That translates into a lot of space, especially space for passengers. So we're going to sit in the back and see how comfortable is it, how well the space management Citroen has done. So we are sitting in the rear space, and you can see that I cannot complain about the space at all. Maybe the leg room, knee room, I can slide my leg underneath the front seat. Even the shoulder space, it's just a lot of it. And even you can have 3 adults sitting here, fairly decent space. And if you're not over 6 feet, I really don't think you'll have any problems even when it comes to headroom. But yes, one thing that we would like to mention is that the power window buttons, they are not here where they usually are on the door. No, it's not. It is in the center console right here, both the switches, and that means it's all about cost cutting. Now the smart thing Citroen has done is the front power windows are where this should be on the doors. So it's a bit of a balancing act. It's not a bad thing at all. Also, the rear passengers don't feel neglected because they also get 2 USB ports for your charging your devices. All in all, I think it's a good place to be in. The seats are also very comfortable, and they actually provide decent thigh support, which is not something many cars in this segment can actually claim. So we believe that Citroen has actually done extremely well when it comes to space management, and we give it a thumbs up. We do think that the interiors will cater to everybody's requirements, but why don't you tell us if it fits your requirement or not? And if you haven't already subscribed our channel, please do so and click on the thumbs up button, and don't forget to even leave your comments.